Welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I'm here on the daily time frame. Over the weekend, the price hasn't really changed the structure at all, actually. So what we're tracking currently is potentially the beginning of the wave 5 to the downside. Here, the orange scenario remains preferred. I'm here on the daily time frame, so this overall structure could change, could shift a little bit because we're not dealing with an impulse down. But if it's continued down for a little while, then it's likely going to be an ending diagonal anyway. And that fifth wave would be an ABC structure as well, because the third wave was also an ABC structure. Yeah, and the wave 1 as well, by the way. So we're dealing with a possible 5-wave decline in the A wave there. Yeah. In a 5-wave decline, you expect either impulsive price action or if it's corrective, then it's a diagonal pattern. In both counts, we should see another low, at least if we get a 5-wave A wave. And as long as we stay below resistance, I still treat this as more likely scenario. But A waves can be 3-wave movements. That's the yellow scenario. We need to be aware of it. But to distinguish between them, we're tracking the microstructures. At the moment, both of these scenarios are plausible. Even the aggressively bullish count to new all-time highs is possible at the moment. So, however, until the bulls drive the price above our resistance area here, which is between $92,734 and $101,156, there's really no confirmation that the orange scenario is going to turn less likely. Now, I have to be honest with you. The orange count so far is played out. We saw a 3-wave move up as expected. We saw a move into resistance as expected. And we saw even a first rejection, actually twice. The price got rejected twice from resistance, as you would expect it. However, it's not a perfect wave 4. Now, we have to be clear here. It's a corrective pattern, yeah? A wave 4 is a corrective pattern. It's rarely perfect. But still, there are things that I don't like about this wave 4, the way it looks at the moment, which obviously makes me keep the yellow count alive, or even the blue one. They haven't been invalidated. They haven't become less likely. It's just a matter of, okay, we haven't broken above resistance yet. The pivot isn't broken, still holding resistance, yeah? So orange remains leading because we're in a downtrend, yeah? And the price hasn't done enough yet to confirm that we're back in an uptrend. Now, again, don't get me wrong. We were tracking a local uptrend since the 21st of November, but it's local. It takes a bit more to confirm that even the daily chart trend changes, right? From a downtrend back into an uptrend. So I already told you what we need to see for that. But what I particularly don't like about this wave 4 is that the C wave is a bit short. And that just creates a lot of problems because it could lead to an extended wave 4, which would then take shape as a WXY structure, which you will see on the smaller time frame as a scenario. It doesn't matter from a daily chart point of view, really, because the daily chart just shows you the higher level patterns here, yeah? But I'm just saying that wave 4 could extend. It could also mean that we are getting a larger bounce in wave B. Just the micro patterns allow for that, for a larger A, B, C, where maybe the A wave is even 5-wave move 1, 2, A, B, C in wave 3, 4, 5. Don't want to make it too complicated here, but I'm just saying that the microstructures are imperfect. They're not perfect for a wave 4 as an ABC structure because the C wave is a bit short. Nothing that invalidates the orange count as it is, but definitely enough for me to consider that a wider wave 4 could unfold. As you know, if you watched the last videos. Let's zoom in here. Let's take a look at the shorter time frame. I'm now here on the 30-minute chart. I don't want to make it too complicated here, but basically, I try to keep it simple. Basically, look, what I'm watching for here is a bounce in an A, B, C structure that might have completed. In that case, as I said, the 5th wave down could unfold as an ABC structure. But we need a break below support for further evidence. That's between 85,979 and $88,905. This would be our support area. Yeah. If we break below this support zone, then probabilities for a larger wave 4 bounce reduce. Won't be invalidated, but the potential reduces. As I said to you, the wave 4 can extend. And if it does it, it should do it from this support zone between 85,979 and 88,905. And we could extend via a WXY structure, and the Y wave would be an ABC structure. So basically watching for a bounce in wave C. I have to say though, I don't see any evidence that a C wave up has started. Okay. So even this B wave could extend a bit. We'll see. I mean, we have to see how the market now reacts to the weekly candle close. Usually on Sunday we get a bit of volatility. I can confirm to you that I have no evidence that a meaningful low formed and that we are breaking out. But this would be the zone where I'm, watching for that. Clearly, the pullback is only in 3 waves as well. So, the move to the downside from the Wednesday high. That very clearly keeps the short-term bullish potentials alive, either in that larger yellow scenario that I mentioned or the extended wave 4. So ultimately, we have to watch how the market reacts to support and resistance. At the moment, these potentials remain all valid because the price has not broken below support, has not broken above resistance. Now, there is a micro resistance area here between $90,424 and $92,959. That's our micro pivot. Any break above would make a direct decline in a wave 5 towards the 70K area less likely. So it gives you very clearly the parameters where sentiment shifts, things are changing, and where the market will finally make a decision. As long as we're ranging here between the support area I gave you for the weekend and the resistance area I gave you for the weekend, there's no change. Yeah, remember on Friday we talked about these support and resistance levels already, and the price hasn't done anything with them. I mean, Bitcoin is respecting them. So if I give you a support and resistance area for the weekend, it often means the price is moving between these. And that's what we've seen. But now it's Sunday, late Sunday, we might get a decision here. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And